be your perfect 24 hours? And let's imagine I've never been to Portland before, okay? What are the things you would recommend that I should do and the audience should do? If you got 24 hours in Portland, what would you have breakfast? What would you do for fun? Lunch, dinner, maybe a cocktail, something nice or so. What do you think? What would be your perfect 24 hours in
I think it depends if I'm gonna just pretend someone's semi outdoorsy and does drink. Those are
Portland?
like the two things, right? So I would like go from the airport, maybe go find somewhere to go on a hike where you're a little bit more in the mountains, or option coast, because you could do the coast, and go to the coast for like half a day just to get the beach, kind of depending on the time of the year. It's really not a beach, but it
What's
is, I would drive through wine country, have lunch at, like a Red Hills market or something that's very farm to fork, go to a couple wineries, then go have like rooftop, maybe on the east side of Portland, rooftop bar for some cocktails, and then go to one of like the best restaurants in Portland. Next day, probably a really fun brunch. There's some amazing brunch spots in Portland, and then shopping because there's no tax. So I got to take you shopping. So we have very high property tax and income tax, but we have no sales tax. So that's one thing to know about Portland.